Well, isn't my town looking good so far? I think we should be proud of what we have achieved at this point, because this game is really hard. I had 3 tries before I got this far, and a lot of variables that work or don't work for you. One of these variables that is really taking into effect now or kicking in is the radiation. So it's not going away anymore, right? So, well, I mean, there could be rain that is not contaminated at some point, but it's turning yellow. It's getting yellow. That means that we need to start the cleaning process as well. We have an expedition here right now, so those 2 guys there are going into the greenhouse ruin. Let's just see. It's still ongoing, so there's no status that we could have then in the meantime. Other than that, radiation is increasing. That means what I did is I have built more tailors, so we have 2 of them now. I'm going to add now, let's see, first of all, oh yeah, the drought is over too, so we have water again. I hope this one's going up again, otherwise we're screwed. Let's have another well keeper, because the wells have been built that I've started constructing in the last episode. And we need another hunter here. And where is my, wait a second, the tailor. There we have it. Right, I'm also going to get rid of 4 farmers and going to assign them right to tailor and... or was it the forester? A bit more wood again. They are going to... We could have the neck scarf. It's the cheapest one of them and the fastest one. Since we really don't have any protection, kind of. It might be a good idea to go with the neck scarf for now. But it's just consuming a lot of cloth too. So since we have the coal, let's go for the activated carbon mask for both of them. Right? This might work wonders. I hope so, at least. The expedition, scout expedition, is being prepared. Oh, they're not on the way yet. We still need the activated carbon masks. These are the ones that I produce now, right? Because my other 2 tailors produced the radiation suit already. So we still need to wait there on that. Then we can go with this first expedition of ours. Now, that is not the only thing. There are still lots of things that we haven't done yet. One of them is electricity. Right, with electricity we can boost the productivity of my buildings, and we open up new production chains as well, automated production chains. That is a whole new batch that is still on the way. In order to go to electricity, we need a research station. Very, very expensive and big thing. Let's have this monster. Let's have this monster right over here, beside the lake. Kind of like far away from the town. It's also reducing the attractiveness of surrounding area. So I don't know where to really place it, right? We might also have it here by the cemetery. Or really this far away. It's a bit of a hard decision where to place this monster. Here, this is town area. I mean, yeah, we might actually have it here, to be honest. Because if we need more food, we still have plenty of room here for fields. And this is rather closer to the town again. Right. Where's the entrance? There's the entrance. And then we can place it just here. Right. Big building. Before, or right in front of this building, we're going to have some more cabin houses. I think we might actually be able... Oh, this is not possible, but 1 tile once again. It doesn't matter. Let's have some space there between my cabins and the research station. And then we have another road. Because we are really, really growing quickly at the moment. Another 32 that are homeless. There we have the cabins then. And let's assign them to the builders there as well. For this thing there. So with this research station we can finally open up the new tag, and that is pretty late into the game where we open it up, and it's so necessary. Expedition? Nope, still need the suits. Water is going up again, it doubled. Very good, at least that is happening. And the market is finished. There we have it now, it's radiated. The buffalo meat is radiated. Let's just have a look. Where's my market? I think it's the logistician, right? Yeah, this one. Yeah, that's the number of people that work here. So we need to assign a few to this one here. And there's also the contamination kit that we produce then up here, right? So the more we have of that, the better. And yeah, still green, still okay. Radiation levels are minor. And the research station. It needs a lot of stuff. This is going to take a while. Alright, and meantime, the target has been reached up here. Let's have a look. We've arrived at the greenhouse, Chief. I don't know what scout or what that scout told here to us. It just looks like any other ruin scattered around the wilderness. Not very promising. Take a look around. Let's see. Some plants are growing where the planting area must have been. This was a lush green oasis. There's also an old ventilation shaft that we could dismantle for scrap. Alright, ventilation scrap, planting area. We can decide now what we want. Good thing we brought some sort of... Oh yeah, this might be an interesting thing if we find new crops. Right, let's continue there. The plants growing here... Yeah, we got the corn seed. Resemble the corn. The exposure to radiation must have altered the phenotype. We could gather them and try to cultivate them. Absolutely. And then we also have the ventilation. We cannot do this anymore. Because we don't have the rations, I guess. Loot and return. But this is pretty good anyway. We got corn. Okay, Chief, we're going back home. Do we get it right away? Yes, we have the corn. This is cool. This is really great. Let's get some new fields up and running for the corn, which should be an upgrade to the wheat. At least I hope so. There we still have the space. There's an old street by the looks of it. Yep. But here we can have a new street then. A new field. This is going to be the cornfields. Oh, by the way, irrigation. We should be careful about that. I will have an irrigation plant here as well at some point. This one, we can actually place it here already. Right, let's place it there. So this is watering then the fields. And it makes a lot of sense to have it there, because then we can have the fields here around it. Let's actually make it... Let's actually, wait a second, have a road next to it. Like so. And also going all the way up here to that fisherman. And then we can just have the fields here. Can we squeeze one in here? We cannot? Oh yes, we can. Very good. There's another field. And there's now a big field. And another big field. Right? And those fields, once they have been built, are will having corn. And as we can see with the irrigation, we can actually take all of them into account. And this makes them a bit more durable against droughts especially. But of course, it costs a bit of water. Lucky for us, we have the water well right next to here. Shouldn't say that it was planned all along, but kind of. And I don't know how they get the water out of there. It looks very exhausting, especially in a suit. The expedition has returned home. And the loot has been stored. Right, we got more rations now, so I'm eager to go for my next exploration. No, it's not the same thing again. On the radar, what else do we have? We have in that village up there something. This one would be available to us still. This one. Oh, fast food restaurant. Let's go for this. Oh, I cannot do that. Why not? Oh, alright. Fast food restaurant. Where is it? There it is. There it is. Send the scouts. So they're scouting ahead now and finding something. Perhaps a new recipe we can use. Yeah, research station still takes time. This is kind of like a monument that we have there. It takes a long time. And, oh yeah, very good. Some of the radiation is going away again with the rain. This is non-contaminated rain, so it's washing away the radiation that we have there in these areas, as we can see. Gives us kind of like a bit of time to breathe. We still don't have radiation protection. That's incredible. Cloth we have, coal we have. Perhaps not enough. Charcoal burner, I can get one more. Yeah, but that's pretty incredible to me. Right, let's have another scout. And for the market, we need people. So I'm going to add 2 more to that. And fisher, I'm going to add another 2. Right, so food supply stays stable. And I absolutely don't want to get rid of that train. It looks amazing. Beautiful. Why would we want to get rid of that? Right, the fields. Taking a bit of time still. Right, while that continues, we have scouted the ruins. What do we have here? Some fish, some meat, and some wild boar meat. Is it worth it though? No, I don't think so. Let's see what else we have in the vicinity. Oh yeah, we still haven't fully scouted this one there. Right, there's still something that we need. We need this guy here, Amelie. She's going out there with some rations, 4 of them. Some metal tool and activated carbon mask, yes. Right, that she's doing at least. So that we finish this one, we weren't able last time. I need to finish this one. Then I can get rid of it. Then I can send my scrappers in there. Taking care of all of these things. It's all looking good except the radiation protection. No idea. Seems a bit off balance to me. Having 4 tailors working there non-stop. They have the resources too. Another well. And there we have the... Very good. There we have the fields. Let's choose the crops now. Or the corn. Let's just see what the difference is. The corn is faster than the wheat by 0.3 seasons. But has more food. Or has the same amount of food. That's right. That's what the corn is for. So it's more efficient than wheat. Should we still keep the wheat? I guess for variety's sake. And we don't have a food problem there. Nor do we have a water problem. By the way, this is also a bit mismatched here. The bars below the numbers. We have as much water as food actually, but the bar for food is higher because that's the storage. Storage for food is almost full, where for water we can still house a lot of water thanks to our water tower. So there is no problem here, but the food is the problem. We are pretty high on the list there, so we should perhaps get something for our food, and that would be a storehouse. Even though the market should actually house some food there, right? Yeah, the market can storage some food, and it has a lot of food stored here already, as we can see. Water, mushrooms, yeah, meat, which is gone now. Really cool building though. Look at that. People are going in there, purchasing their stuff, whatever they get. I guess we need more logisticians. Or logisticians. That's a very difficult word for me. Now, there we add another. So we have 8 of them now. And hopefully all of them get the stuff over there. Let's just see. And an irrigator. We can have one now here too. Because this one's finishing up. Yeah, take your time. No problem. Well, he really took his time there. There we got the irrigation plant. And now we do water these fields here, leading to a higher productivity overall. And he's working on that. Perfect. Let's see, medic should be fine. I guess we're pretty fine here now. We only need to wait for the research station. That's basically all. Wood is there, the scrap is missing, the tools are missing. Plastic, we have. Cloth, we have. So everything is here actually. Let's add some more builders. And perhaps... herbalist? No, herbalist is fine too. But perhaps another well. Let's see, where could we have another well? Down here? No, there we have one. Over here. There we can have another well. And let's also have the roads going up there. Right, so that's working. I love what the difference makes between my normal housing. Look at that, it's rather brown color, and this is rather dark colors, my industrial district. So these houses kind of like belong together thematically. Explorers are still being gathered. Oh, she's not even in yet. Okay, no problem. Ah, there it's coming up. Finally, my research station. Looks amazing, gotta say that. And thus we have finished the research station. That was a monument of epicness. Let's add the first researchers to it. 3, let's make it 5. And let's have a look. They now generate knowledge points for us. And with that we can then start the researching, and look at that, how much there is. Oh god. Pretty incredible. We also got some better houses then that we can upgrade. The kitchen for the food. We need to remodel our whole town there. Housing, a problem. Housing is a real problem right now. Let's continue with some cabins. Down here we are almost at the end of it. So what I might do is, yeah, we might still have some more shelters here. And as well here. In this area. Here we can still have some shelters. Right, and then we are limited by the mountain anyway. That's it. This one is not correct. Housing, there it is. I wonder if we need more space when we upgrade them. I hope not. Very good. This is finishing up then too. We still have some space here, but I still want to do something there. Right? The forum. After forum, decrees can be imposed on the settlement that influences settlers' behaviors. In addition, a selection of settler tasks can be viewed and taken on. Sounds a good idea to me. Let's have the forum. Right in front of the market. Or, wait a second. Good idea. We could have the forum at the end of the main road. Yep, that might be possible. The pub we could also squeeze in. That's the only 2 buildings there really. But it makes sense to me. Let's get rid of those 2 shelters there. And instead of that, have the forum. It's the place where people come together to discuss the future of the settlement. So it makes a lot of sense to me to have this one here. Fortunately, it's not possible like that. Barely. But this is perfectly fine. There's really not much space here. You know what? I'm going to have the pub here after all. That we can squeeze in there. So this one here makes then beer. And instead we have the forum here. At the end of the village with the stage towards the lake. I like that idea. Here. Right, there we have it. Oh, radiation is increasing again. I like that idea. So we still have some room left for more buildings that we might need then. A trading post, for example. Traders arrive at the trading post to barter with different goods. Sounds good. We don't even have the trading yet. Let's just see. We also got some more settlers in. Food is fine. Another forester makes sense because we are consuming a lot for the charcoal right now. And logistics. Nah, we don't need that, but we need farmers. There we have them. Lots of farmers. And by the way, you can't see that, but this game has a lot of achievements when you play it via Steam. And I'm getting a lot of achievements all the time, which is pretty fun. And there is also another harvest. Oh, of the black salsify. That is a huge harvest. It's a lot of food coming in here. We don't even need that much anymore. Not at this point. And there we still have some hunting game. The herbal hut, we also need to change that. And as we can see, it's now being generated here, the research points. So this is how we can go then for the new tech. And yeah, it's basically a lot of building now. A whole new district is coming up here. We do need the space. And look at that. Protect and close is going up and up and up. The lack of it. No idea why. We have 4 tailors. So I think this is definitely off balance here. So this definitely can't be right. I will build another charcoal kiln. And we probably will need another forester then for it as well. right? So that we have another one. And actually, let's go with 2 more. There we have the roads for it. And we can then just build another one in here as well, right? So we have 2 more of them now coming up. If it would be possible. I cannot place it there for now. No idea. We'll just wait for this to finish. For more coal, I think the coal might be one of the reasons, because cloth we have enough. So I don't see much of a problem there. But we need more of it. Right, forum is coming up, research points are coming up, a new district. Looking good so far, stay tuned.